Please subscribe to not miss pro wrestling show recaps. WWE Survivor Series, War Games 2022 results. First match, Bianca Belair, Becky Lynch, Asuka, Alexa Bliss and Mia Yim vs Damage Control, Rhea Ripley and Nikki Cross in the 2022 Women's War Games match. Bianca Belair and Dakota Kai will start things off. Collar and elbow tie up. Belair with a heel throw. Belair kicks Kai in the gut. Belair goes for a power bomb, but Kai lands back on her feet. Belair drop kicks Kai. Kai slams Belair's head on the top rope. Belair runs after Kai. Belair drags Kai into the second ring. Belair with a waist lock takedown. Belair sends Kai to the corner. Belair with a running shoulder tackle. Kai fights out of the fireman's carry position. Kai grabs Belair's braid. Kai kicks Belair in the face. Kai ducks a clothesline from Belair. Belair with a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. Kai throws Belair into the steel ring post. Kai delivers the face Washington. Kai is putting the boots to Belair in the corner. Kai poses for the crowd. Kai kicks Belair in the ribs. Kai punches Belair in the back. Kai with a running pump kick. Kai tosses Belair to the corner. Belair with a back elbow smash. Belair kicks Kai in the face. Belair with a forearm smash. Belair ducks a clothesline from Kai. Belair with a vertical suplex. Belair pops back on her feet. Forearm exchange. Hockey fight. Kai ducks a clothesline from Belair. Belair avoids the roundhouse kick. Belair blocks the pump kick. Kai with a scorpion kick. Belair responds with a reverse powerbomb. Belair repeatedly whips Kai into the steel. Belair powerbombs Kai into the steel. Io Shirai is the next entrant. Shirai ducks a clothesline from Belair. Shirai showcases her athleticism. Shirai dropkicks Belair. Shirai with clubbing blows to Belair's back. Shirai goes for a hair heel throw, but Belair lands back on her feet. Belair over Shirai. Shirai with a head scissors takeover. Belair brings the fight to Damage Control. Shirai tackles Belair into the second ring. Double Irish whip. Kai with a running elbow smash. Shirai with a running forearm smash. Kai follows that with a pump kick. Kai sweeps out the legs of Belair. Shirai with a meteora. Kai is choking Belair with her boot. Shirai gets her leg caught on the top rope. Belair with a double vertical suplex. Belair goes for the glam slam, but Shirai counters with a springboard missile dropkick. Damage Control repeatedly stomps on Belair's back and chest. Damage Control whips Belair into the steel. Asuka is the next entrant. Asuka dodges the pump kick. Misfired roundhouse kicks. Asuka with a release German suplex. Asuka engages in a standoff with Shirai. Forearm exchange. Shirai reverses out of the Irish whip from Asuka. Shirai with a deep armed drag. Shirai buries her knee into the midsection of Asuka. Asuka with a running hip attack. Shirai ducks a clothesline from Asuka. Shirai goes for a hip toss, but Asuka counters with a pop-up knee lift. Asuka with two spinning back fists. Asuka with a spinning back kick. Asuka kicks Shirai in the chest. Asuka sweeps out the legs of Shirai. Asuka drops Shirai with the Shining Wizard. Asuka and Kai are trading back and forth shots. Asuka kicks the left shoulder of Kai. Belair with a press slam into the steel. Asuka with a missile dropkick. Belair with a vertical suplex. Second forearm exchange. Shirai slams Asuka's head on the top turnbuckle pad. Nikki Cross is the next entrant. Cross rolls multiple kendo sticks and trash can lids into the ring. Cross slams the cage door into Asuka's face. Cross attacks Belair with the trash can lid. Cross with a running body avalanche. Cross drops Belair with the tornado DDT. Cross whips Asuka and Belair with her ring jacket. Cross shakes the steel. Shirai sweeps out the legs of Asuka. Cross fish hooks Belair. Cross chokes Belair with a kendo stick. Shirai applies the camel clutch. Alexa Bliss is the next entrant. Bliss drop kicks Kai. Bliss with the SDO. Bliss kicks Cross in the gut. Bliss delivers her combination offense. Double Irish whip. Bliss rocks Shirai with a forearm smash. Asuka with a running bulldog into a trash can lid. Bliss with a hurricane runner. Cross follows that with two throat thrusts. Belair breaks a kendo stick in half. Cross climbs up to the top of the cage. Kendo stick brawl. Belair whips damage control with her braid. Cross with a super crossbody block off the top of the cage. Bayley is the next entrant. Bayley rolls ladders and tables into the ring. Belair repeatedly stomps on Kai's chest. Belair is choking Kai with her boot. Cross works on the left shoulder of Asuka. Bayley with a sunset bomb into the turnbuckles. Damage control drives a table into the midsection of Belair. Damage control pins Belair against the steel. Assisted moonsault to Bliss. Bayley with a vertical suplex. Assisted double foot stomp to Asuka. Mia Yim is the next entrant. Yim flings multiple garbage cans at damage control. Yim with a flapjack. Yim kicks Shirai in the gut. Yim with the stunner. Yim throws Kai into the steel. Yim with Kawada kicks. Yim kicks Shirai in the back. Yim with a draping code breaker on the trash can lid. Cross jumps on Yim's back. Belair kicks Bayley in the gut. Belair throws Bayley into the second ring. Yim lands the suicide dive. Asuka and Shirai are brawling on the top turnbuckle. Bliss kicks Cross in the face. Belair with a forearm smash. Superplex party. Bliss with an avalanche German suplex. Rhea Ripley is the next entrant. Ripley rocks Bliss with a forearm smash. Ripley dropkicks Asuka. Ripley headbutts Yim. Ripley kicks Belair in the gut. Ripley with a knee smash. Ripley throws Belair into Asuka. Ripley with a release German suplex. Ripley catches Bliss in midair. Ripley with the delayed vertical suplex. Ripley tosses Bliss into the steel. Kai repeatedly stomps on Asuka's chest. Ripley slams the back of Yim's head against the steel. Ripley applies the prism trap. Shirai with a running basement dropkick. Yim sweeps out the legs of Ripley. Yim throws a trash can at Ripley. Yim with a running cannonball strike. Shirai dropkicks Asuka. Bayley stops Yim in her tracks. Shirai whips Yim with the trash can lid. Becky Lynch's final entrant and War Games begins. Becky with forearm shivers. Shirai with clubbing elbow smashes. Becky launches Shirai over the top rope. Becky with a springboard side kick. Becky sidesteps Kai into the turnbuckles. Cross and Kai suffer the same fate as Shirai. Becky slams Shirai's head on a ladder. Becky with a spinning back kick. Cross inadvertently clocks Shirai with the trash can. Becky puts the trash can over Shirai's head. Becky with the guillotine leg drop. Becky stares at Bayley. Becky tells Bayley to get up. Third forearm exchange. Becky uppercuts Bayley. Becky with a spinning back kick. Becky repeatedly stomps on Bayley's chest. Ripley gets up in Becky's grill. Ripley headbutts Becky. Ripley goes for the riptide, but Becky lands back on her feet. Bayley runs interference. Ripley hits the riptide for a 2 count. Asuka with a spinning back fist to Bayley. Kai throws Yim into the steel. All hell is breaking loose in Boston. Asuka blinds Ripley with the green mist. Becky with a spinning DDT. Bayley with 2 forearm smashes. Bayley dumps Asuka face first on the top turnbuckle pad. Becky rolls Bayley over for a 2 count. Bayley decks Becky with a back elbow smash. Bayley gets Becky tied up in the Tree of Woe. Bayley stomps on the midsection of Becky. Bayley delivers the rose plant on the steel grate for a 2 count. Cross and Shirai gangs up on Asuka. Shirai climbs up the cage. Kai with repeated trash can lid shots. Cross whips Belair with a kendo stick. Cross with a twisting neck breaker to Bliss. Belair power bombs Bailey. Shirai with a moonsault off the top of the cage. Everybody is down. Cross drives Bliss face first into the canvas. Cross talks smack to Bliss. Bliss handcuffs herself to Cross. Bliss with the electric chair drop into a trash can. Asuka with a code breaker to Ripley. Ripley catches Asuka in midair. Ripley sends Asuka face first into the steel. Yim tees off on Ripley. Yim denies the riptide. Yim applies the sleeper hold. Ripley drives Yim back first through the ladder in the corner. Becky and Belair start sprawling with damage control in the second ring. Belair with a spine buster. Belair fights off Kai and Shirai. Belair goes for the could, but Kai lands back on her feet. Becky connects with the Uranage slam. Belair delivers the could to Shirai. Belair tosses Bailey out of the ring. Belair lays Kai and Shirai flat on a table. Becky climbs up to the top of the cage. Belair wipes out Bailey with a could into the steel. Becky plants damage control with a flying leg drop through the table to pick up the victory. Winner, Bianca Belair, Becky Lynch, Asuka, Alexa Bliss and Mia Yim via pinfall. Second match, AJ Styles W, Theok vs Finn Balor W, The Judgment Day. Collar and elbow tie up. Standing switch exchange. Styles walks Balor into the ropes. The referee calls for a clean break. Balor shoves Styles. Strong lock up. Styles applies a front face lock. Balor backs Styles into the turnbuckles. Balor pates Styles on the chest. Styles blocks a boot from Balor. Styles kicks the left hamstring of Balor. Styles repeatedly kicks out the legs of Balor. Styles DDTs the left knee of Balor. Styles with a straight right hand. Styles whips Balor into the turnbuckles. Styles with a pendulum backbreaker. Styles with a knee crusher. Styles kicks the left hamstring of Balor. Haymaker exchange. Balor with heavy body shots. Styles with clubbing headbutts. Styles slams Balor's head on the top turnbuckle pad. Balor with a roll-through foot stomp. Balor repeatedly drops his knee on Styles' chest. Balor with a straight right hand. Balor slams Styles' head on the top turnbuckle pad. Balor with a knife-edge chop. Balor with a knife-edge chop. Balor with a pendulum backbreaker for a 1 count. Styles attacks the midsection of Balor. Balor reverses out of the Irish whip from Styles. Styles goes for a sunset flip, but Balor counters with a basement dropkick for a 1 count. Balor applies the Cobra twist. Balor with forearm shivers across the back of Styles. Balor mocks the ok. Styles with forearm shivers. Styles whips Balor across the ring. Styles goes for a hip toss, but Balor counters with the Cobra twist. Styles hammers down on the left knee of Balor. Styles with a hip toss. Styles with 2 clotheslines. Following a snapmare takeover, Styles with a basement forearm smash. Styles hits the Ushigoroshi for a 2 count. Balor denies the Styles clash. Styles avoids the double foot stomp. Balor with Muay Thai knee strikes. Styles answers with a dragon screw leg whip in the ropes. Dominic attacks Styles behind the referee's back. Theok gangs up on Dominic. That leads us to a Pier 6 brawl on the outside. Styles punches Dominic. This melee heads towards the backstage area. Styles ducks a clothesline from Balor. Roll-up exchange. Balor denies the spinning rack bomb. Balor with the sunset flip for a 2 count. Balor ducks a clothesline from Styles. Balor drops Styles with the sling blade. Styles with a step-up enziguri. Styles with a snap vertical suplex into the turnbuckles for a 2 count. Balor runs Styles into the turnbuckles. Styles goes for the calf crusher, but Balor counters with a double foot stomp. Balor toys around with Styles. Styles delivers the phenomenal blitz. Styles goes for the Ushigoroshi, but Balor lands back on his feet. Balor with the final cut for a 2 count. Balor goes for the Styles Clash, but Styles blocks it. Balor with a forearm smash. Styles with a pell kick. Balor responds with an overhead kick. Balor with a knife-edge chop. Styles reverses out of the Irish whip from Balor. Styles with a corner clothesline. Balor launches Styles with a forearm smash. Balor catches Styles in midair. Balor with a double knee gutbuster for a 2 count. Balor drops Styles with the Ushigoroshi. Balor goes for the Bloody Sunday, but Styles lands back on his feet. Styles turns a moonsault into the final cut for a 2 count. Styles goes for the 450 splash, but Balor ducks out of the way. Balor delivers the shotgun dropkick. Styles avoids the coup de grace. Styles applies the calf crusher. Balor repeatedly slams the back of Styles' head on the canvas. Balor and Styles are trading back and forth shots. Chop exchange. Styles with a step-up enziguri. Balor launches Styles over the top rope. Balor with a step-up enziguri of his own. Styles answers with a leaping forearm smash. Styles connects with the phenomenal forearm to pick up the victory. Winner, AJ Styles via pinfall. Third match, Ronda Rousey, C.W., Shayna Baszler vs. Shotzi Blackheart for the WWE SmackDown Women's Championship. Blackheart is throwing haymakers at Rousey. Rousey with 2 judo throws. Rousey dodges the step-up enziguri. Rousey applies the ankle lock. Blackheart sends Rousey to the corner. Blackheart with a reverse senton bomb. Rousey regroups on the outside. Blackheart lands the suicide dive. Blackheart throws Rousey into the steel ring steps. Blackheart rolls Rousey back into the ring. Blackheart with forearm shivers. Blackheart kicks Baszler off the ring apron. Blackheart clotheslines Rousey off the middle rope. Blackheart goes for a flying crossbody block, but Rousey counters with a power slam. Rousey kicks out the legs of Blackheart. Rousey toys around with Blackheart. Blackheart grabs the left leg of Rousey. Blackheart with a back heel trip. Blackheart repeatedly stomps on the midsection of Rousey. Blackheart goes for a split-legged leg drop, but Rousey counters with the ankle lock. Blackheart with a step-up enziguri. Rousey ties Blackheart up in a knot. Blackheart is raining down haymakers. Rousey teep kicks Blackheart into the ropes. Rousey with rapid-fire body shots. Rousey wraps her legs around Blackheart's neck. Blackheart avoids the running knee strike. Blackheart with a straight right hand. Blackheart with a tornado DDT off the ring apron. Blackheart avoids the roundhouse kick from Baszler. Assisted slice spread on the floor. Blackheart blocks a boot from Rousey. Blackheart dumps Rousey and Baszler over the ringside barricade. Blackheart with a flying crossbody block off the barricade. Blackheart rolls Rousey back into the ring. Rousey with a rising knee strike. Rousey with an avalanche judo throw for a 2 count. Rousey connects with the Piper's Pit. Rousey makes Blackheart tap out to the arm bar. Winner, still WWE SmackDown Women's Champion, Ronda Rousey via submission. Fourth match, Seth Rollins, C. vs. Bobby Lashley vs. Austin Theory in a triple threat match for the WWE United States Championship. Lashley clotheslines Theory over the top rope after the bell rings. Rollins talks smack to Lashley. Rollins clotheslines Theory over the top rope. Lashley is throwing haymakers at Rollins. Lashley drives Rollins back first into the turnbuckles. Lashley with clubbing shoulder blocks. Lashley with a neck breaker. Lashley goes for a vertical suplex, but Rollins counters with a high knee strike. Rollins unloads 2 knife-edge chops. Rollins with a rolling elbow. Rollins escapes the hurt lock. Rollins kicks Lashley in the face. Lashley launches Rollins over the top rope. Theory pulls Rollins off the ring apron. Theory throws Rollins into the ringside barricade. Lashley runs after Theory. Theory is raining down haymakers. Theory repeatedly stomps on Lashley's back and chest. Theory transitions into a ground and pound attack. Lashley with the delayed vertical suplex. Lashley catches Rollins in midair. Lashley with an overhead suplex. Lashley blocks a boot from Theory. Lashley with a discus back elbow smash. Lashley with two corner clotheslines. Lashley follows that with two corner spears. Lashley with a DDT, flatliner combination. Lashley uses Theory's head as a battering ram. Lashley kicks Rollins in the gut. Lashley drops Rollins with the Dominator for a 2 count. Theory pulls the referee out of the ring. Theory talks smack to Lashley. Lashley pulls Theory out of the ring. Lashley sends Theory into the timekeeper's area. Lashley blocks a chair shot from Theory. Lashley with a straight right hand. Theory blocks the lawn dart. Lashley decks Theory with a back elbow smash. Rollins with a flying knee strike off the apron. Rollins throws Lashley into the steel ring steps. Theory attacks Rollins from behind. Theory with rapid fire haymakers. Theory with multiple stair shots. Theory rolls Rollins back into the ring. Theory with the roll through dropkick for a 2 count. Theory repeatedly stomps on Rollins' chest. Theory slams Rollins' head on the top turnbuckle pad. Theory with southpaw haymakers in the corner. Theory is choking Rollins with his knee. Theory slams Lashley's head on the announce table. Theory sends Lashley ribs first into the barricade. Rollins with an inside cradle for a 2 count. Theory scores the elbow knockdown for a 1 count. Theory toys around with Rollins. Haymaker exchange. Rollins with a chop, haymaker exchange. Rollins is lighting up Theory's chest. Theory reverses out of the Irish whip from Rollins. Rollins scores 2 forearm knockdowns. Rollins with the sling blade. Rollins super kicks Theory. Rollins lands 3 suicide dives. Rollins tosses Theory out of the ring. Rollins with the somersault plunger. Rollins plays to the crowd. Theory with a shoulder block. Theory goes for a roll through dropkick, but Rollins counters with the sit-out powerbomb for a 2 count. Rollins goes for the curb stomp, but Lashley pulls Theory out of the ring. Lashley with the almighty spine buster. Lashley applies the hurt lock. Theory adds a sleeper hold. Lashley deposits Theory to the floor. Rollins kicks Lashley in the gut. Rollins hits the pedigree for a 2 count. Rollins drags Lashley to the corner. Lashley avoids the Phoenix Splash. Theory dumps Rollins out of the ring. Theory with the roll-through blockbuster. Lashley denies the 8-count down. Lashley applies the hurt lock. Theory kicks off the turnbuckles. Rollins breaks up the cover with a frog splash for a 2 count. Rollins ducks a clothesline from Theory. Theory with a back elbow smash. Rollins answers with a step-up enziguri. Rollins blocks the 8-count down. Rollins with a rolling elbow. Theory rocks Rollins with a forearm smash. Rollins blocks the pedigree. Lashley applies the double hurt lock. Rollins backs Theory and Lashley into the turnbuckles. Theory avoids the spear. Rollins with another rolling elbow. Rollins super kicks Lashley. Rollins with a forearm across the back of Theory's neck. Rollins connects with the curb stomp. Theory punches Rollins. Rollins with the superplex. Rollins goes for the Falcon Arrow, but Lashley counters with the spear. Theory wisely goes into the lateral press and picks up the victory. Winner, new WWE United States Champion, Austin Theory via pinfall. 5th match, Roman Reigns, Sami Zayn, Solo Sikoa and the Usos W, Paul Heyman vs Kevin Owens, Drew McIntyre and the Brawling Brutes in the 2022 Men's War Games match. Jey Uso and Butch will start things off. Jey is playing mind games with Butch. Butch with a running forearm smash. Butch whips Jey across the ring. Butch clotheslines Jey. Butch applies a hammerlock. Butch starts bending Jey's fingers. Butch stomps on the right elbow of Jey. Butch bends Jey's fingers in the steel. Butch kicks the cage for added damage. Butch continues to work on his joint manipulation game. Butch with a straight right HND. G with a reverse hammer throw into the steel. G punches Butch. G with a pop-up neck breaker. G with an arm breaker. Butch kicks the left knee of G. Butch kicks G in the face. G with a long-range haymaker. G applies a hammerlock. G throws Butch into the steel. Butch applies the Kimura lock. G sends Butch back first into the canvas. Ridge Holland is the next entrant. Holland ducks a clothesline from G. Holland with 3 shoulder tackles. Holland checks on Butch. G thrust kicks the midsection of Holland. G with a drop-down uppercut. Holland reverses out of the Irish whip from G. G kicks Holland in the chest. Holland with a tilt-a-whirl powerslam. Brawling Brutes gangs up on G. Lariat, leg sweep combination. Double knee drop. Butch goes back to his joint manipulation game. Holland bends the right ankle of G. Butch stomps on G's right hand. Double elbow stomp. Sami Zayn is the next entrant. Zayn is hesitant to get inside the cage. G whips Butch into the steel. G with heavy body shots. Holland tosses G out of the ring. Zayn with clubbing blows to Holland's back. Zayn dumps Holland over the top rope. Zayn repeatedly stomps on Holland's chest. Zayn is throwing haymakers at Holland. Holland with a series of uppercuts. G grabs Holland from behind. Zayn with a running haymaker. G tells Zayn to check himself. Butch with the quebrada. Holland with a double back body drop. Holland brings G into the second ring. Holland repeatedly stomps on G's back and chest. Zayn pulls G out of harm's way. G with a straight right hand. G once again throws Butch into the steel. Drew McIntyre is the next entrant. The Bloodline gangs up on McIntyre. McIntyre clotheslines Zayn. McIntyre repeatedly drives G face first into the steel. McIntyre catches Zayn in midair. McIntyre with 2 overhead belly-to-belly suplexes. McIntyre with the spine buster to G. McIntyre chops G. McIntyre puts G on the top turnbuckle. McIntyre goes for the superplex, but Zayn gets in the way. Holland sends Zayn face first into the steel. G gets McIntyre tied up in the Tree of Woe. G is throwing haymakers at Butch. McIntyre with a desperation belly-to-belly suplex. McIntyre ducks a clothesline from Zayn. McIntyre hits the Future Shock DDT. Jimmy Uso is the next entrant. McIntyre gets crotched on the top rope. Jimmy rolls multiple tables into the ring. G and Zayn starts shoving each other. Jimmy is trying to play peacemaker. Jimmy tosses Butch out of the first ring. Uso sends McIntyre face first into the steel. Jimmy uppercuts Butch. Zayn and Jimmy places a table in the corner. Zayn repeatedly stomps on McIntyre's chest. Zayn is choking McIntyre with his boot. McIntyre with 2 headbutts. Kevin Owens is the next entrant. Owens rolls multiple chairs into the ring. Owens blocks a super kick from Jimmy. Owens with multiple chair shots to the Usos. Owens with a DDT on the chair. Owens follows that with a running cannonball strike to G. Owens with the Swanton bomb. Owens throws a chair into Jimmy's face. Owens dumps a chair on top of G. Owens is left alone in the ring with Zayn. Holland attacks Zayn from behind. G with a chair shot across the back of Owens. Jimmy is raining down haymakers. Butch drives a chair into the midsection of Jimmy. Butch stomps on Jimmy's right hand. McIntyre with a vertical suplex to Zayn. McIntyre with a stomp, haymaker combination. Owens with a belly-to-back suplex through a table. McIntyre chops Zayn. Brawling Brutes and McIntyre gangs up on Zayn. Solo Sikoa is the next entrant. Sikoa with rapid-fire haymakes. Butch with forearm shivers. Sikoa clotheslines Butch. Sikoa launches Butch into the steel. Holland with 3 uppercuts. Sikoa reverses out of the Irish whip from Holland. Sikoa with the Samoan drop. Owens and Sikoa starts trading haymakers in between the 2 rings. Owens with 2 super kicks. Owens stomps on the left foot of Sikoa. Owens goes for a power bomb, but Sikoa counters with a back body drop on the steel grate. McIntyre tells Sikoa to bring it. Haymaker exchange. McIntyre kicks Sikoa in the face. Sikoa super kicks McIntyre. Sikoa goes for a running hip attack, but McIntyre counters with a flying headbutt. Sheamus is the next entrant. Sheamus slams the cage door into Zayn's face. Sheamus with 3 clotheslines. Sheamus clotheslines Jimmy over the top rope. Sheamus with the Irish Curse backbreaker. Sheamus body slams Zayn. Sheamus with a flying double clothesline. Sheamus throws Jimmy into the steel. Zayn kicks Sheamus in the gut. Zayn is throwing haymakers at Sheamus. Zayn takes a trip to the steel. Brawling Brutes pins the Bloodline against the steel. Sikoa with repeated headbutts. Sheamus blocks the Samoan drop. Sheamus with clubbing elbow smashes. Sheamus punches Sikoa in the back. Sheamus drives his knee into the midsection of Sikoa. Sheamus with the avalanche white noise. Roman Reigns is the final entrant and War Games begins. All hell is breaking loose in Boston. Reigns with a flurry of uppercuts. Reigns drops Sheamus with the Superman punch. Reigns goes for the spear, but Sheamus counters with a pump knee strike. A massive brawl breaks out in between the rings. Beats of the Bodhrán Festival. Reigns and Sheamus are trading back and forth shots. Reigns fires back with 2 uppercuts. Sheamus blocks the Samoan drop. Sheamus with another pump knee strike. Sheamus plays to the crowd. Sheamus nails Sikoa with the brogue kick. Reigns connects with the spear for a 2 count. Zayn tees off on Butch. Butch with a forearm smash. G inadvertently super kicks Zayn. Butch kicks G in the face. G uppercuts Butch. The Usos delivers the avalanche 1D for a 2 count. Double super kick to Holland. Reigns spears Holland through a table in the corner. Sikoa super kicks McIntyre. Sikoa with the spinning solo through the table. Owens responds with the stunner for a 2 count. Owens slaps Reigns in the face. Rockers punches. Reigns blocks the stunner. Reigns with a Superman punch. Reigns goes for the spear, but Owens counters with a super kick. Owens hits the pop-up powerbomb. Zayn prevents the referee from making the 3 count. Owens blocks the super kick from Jimmy. Zayn delivers a low blow to Owens. Zayn nails Owens with the hell of a kick. G plants Owens with the Uso splash to pick up the victory. Winner, Roman Reigns, Sami Zayn, Solo Sikoa and the Usos via pinfall. Please subscribe.